get my water and some headphones, and then we're gonna get into it. Don't do that. Spirit just threw me up here, y'all. I had to start the damn loud. Okay. So I hope you guys can hear me well. Let me just start. So this is your inner child reading. And I hope you guys watch this at a fashionable time. Okay, that works for you. Or you get these messages in the divine timing that you are meant to. Okay? So if it resonates, let it flow. If it doesn't, let it go. Time is not linear, energy is fluid. So don't try to force the message to fit. Okay, or you might fall. Once again, also my InnerChild deck is officially out. Okay. Usually I'll be doing everything over there in the setup. But I'm looking at the moon, and I asked the moon, and they said that's why they started the live earlier, and I had to start over because I was like, well, it's not even the right, whatever. Sometimes I'll be trying to make sure everything's perfect, or like this the best of the best, and then like that's not always where it's at. Sometimes it's right here. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put the laptop on my lap so I can see my face. I'm That Bitch by Bia's playing. So some of you guys, you need to know, oh, y'all didn't see that, you need to know that you are that bitch. You are that guy, that girl. Even if you don't feel like you are, you are. And this was like an emotional reading for me to get into because I felt like a lot of you guys are you're really living in your life purpose. But this felt emotional, like really emotional to tap into. Like I was crying, so I have Mars in Cancer, so a lot of you guys, we're in Mars in Cancer right now. You may be finally experiencing what I go through. The world of moods and people's emotions. So a lot of you guys may be very moody. Some of my masculine, some of y'all, it's okay to say you on your period right now to your bae, to your girl, or whoever you're talking to. It's okay to let her know you need a hug sometimes too. Okay? But this Lover's card kept coming out. So a lot of you guys are walking right into a lover's connection. Alright? I don't know why this playlist is playing, so we're just gonna change it. No offense to Nikki, no offense to Bia, but sorry. We need something a little bit more. This is the inner child reading, so I'm gonna need something that's like, hey Kalani, I see you. I see all y'all. I'm gonna put on, yeah, I'm gonna put on this playlist, my timeless playlist. I think you guys can access my playlist on Spotify too. Just look up my name, JadeBakerIman. I think you can get all my playlists on there if you want to listen to my playlists. Alright. On Spotify, just look my name up. I got a lot of great playlists on there. So the first song that's playing is called Keep Your Head Up by Kai Infinite. Oh, you guys, you're gonna need to really take your time. What the fuck? Where's that card? Wow, okay. I don't even know what the fuck just happened, but there's a card over here. There is a card on the table. Can you stop? Thank you. There's a card on the table from the Cosmic deck that I didn't grab or something. Ooh. So, Temperance was the card that was sitting over there. So I'm just making all this a part of the reading. Oh, I hope y'all heard that. I said Temperance was one of the cards that was sitting over there. So, Temperance. You're gonna need to get some rest right now. But let's get into the reading. You're gonna need to find a way to make yourself comfortable. Okay, even if you're very, very uncomfortable at this time. Okay, don't worry, you will find your groove. Okay, when you find your sweet spot or you find that little groove, go there. Okay, stay there as long as needed. But, yep, the Inner Child deck is out. I hope I said that. I feel like I'm repeating myself. It's out, and it's not going to look like this when you guys get it, but I made some posts about it so I can stop talking about it. Yeah, I'm tired for some reason, but I'm not exhausted. I'm just like, a lot of you guys may be tired of dealing with certain people's energy. It do be tiring to be this healer, to be this person. But let's get into it. For the greater good of all and the harm of none, I'm gonna get all these messages out to y'all. I guess the Temperance card and the Lovers are starting us off. For those who don't know, I always pull out 2 spreads. So you may resonate with the first spread or the second spread. One, I don't know if it's going to be the Divine Masculine or the Feminine until like we're deep into it. We never know if are we talking about the masculine now or are we talking about the feminine. We never know until we're like fully into it, okay? So just flow with me, please. Alright. Pull one more card out. I feel like it's the masculine's energy. So a lot of y'all could be crying. I said it too. I knew it. I said, watch Aries season. Anything you try to suppress, Aries season go bring that shit right out. You're gonna be forced to go through it. Let me get one more card. Right. Yep. I'm talking the truth. I'm speaking the truth. I got the truth sign. That motherfucking sun card keep coming out. Shout out to my other channel if you guys need to know like about, you know, regular everyday life human battles we go through with people who look just like us. That's for that channel. Okay, that's like my big sister, big brother channel where we just get real quick, and then I get out of here because it gets real. I found a way to make it clear for y'all in this messy world that we can live in sometimes, right? Six of Swords. I just heard you're really beautiful, or you look really beautiful, or even if you're a guy, you're beautiful. Like, maybe some of you guys are just getting comfortable with your appearance. How is this even the message right now? I don't even know. I just come to y'all however, you know, I'm told to. So, even your appearance, or you need to like, somebody could be studying you or your appearance, or you guys are gonna get, you're gonna be looking at yourself in the mirror and like really getting real with yourself. Like, are you taking care of yourself? Are you like actually showing up the way you need to be showing up for your health, you know, for your well-being? Or are you just like doing things for appearance? Okay, you're gonna be really getting deep into like your mental health, your spiritual health. Okay, the Judgment card, Pluto. Your mental health, your spiritual health, these things are going to be very important to you at this time, or they need to be something that you make an important thing to look at, to address, to study. Especially, wow. So, y'all saw my Tuesday Tarot Tea message. Either y'all, some of y'all becoming a dream girl, dream guy, or you're getting that dream girl, dream guy that you always dreamed of when you was a little kid. Princess, Cinderella, Prince Charming vibes, okay? Some of y'all, did my video not do that? Some of y'all, I ain't gonna lie, you know, this could be like it could feel like a fantasy is coming true. You could feel like, oh, I have to heal all these things by myself. No. The judgment is you don't gotta do this alone. But if you don't gotta do it alone, don't be stubborn to the people that's trying to help you. Don't be stubborn, masculines. Y'all over here, oh, we ready, oh. Okay, well, heal then, the motherfucker. Sorry, I wasn't trying to say it like that. Oh, I'm ready. Okay, well, now it's time to sit your ass down and heal. You ready? Oh, I'm ready for my divine friend. Okay, go ahead and sit down, because she's not going to come into your hell. And she over there cute in heaven, or vice versa. If you're a feminine resonating with the masculine side, he's not going to come into your hell and he in heaven. Something going on with that. Maybe y'all had a crisscross applesauce. Crisscross applesauce. Are y'all working with kids? Y'all at the school? Y'all got kids? Y'all took them to the daycare? Okay, cute. Pay attention to some of them daycare mentors. Make sure that they taking care of themselves, so they ain't treating your kids some type of way. Alright. I ain't like that. But anyways, we flowing. That's what y'all could be doing as well too. Just flowing. Yeah, so a lot of people are going to be coming together right now. So we're going to get into the topic. They only abandon you because you're the truth. I know it's sad. A lot of you guys, y'all really have been abandoned. Y'all have been misused. Y'all have been abused. And trigger warning, you have been sexually assaulted. Some of you guys do not even know that you've been... Trigger warning. Some of you guys don't know you've been sexually assaulted. If this is the masculine side and you're resonating with the masculine side, you could be a female who's heavily in her masculine energy. And you know why I say you don't know you've been sexually assaulted? Because the people around you did not respect themselves, so they feel like they can disrespect you, make you do things you didn't really feel comfortable with, do things you didn't really want to do. So some of my masculines, because we're on y'all side of the energy right now, even if you're a dude, you could be resonating more with the feminine side that we'll get into in a little bit. But if you are resonating with more of the masculine energy, or you need to use that at this time, because sometimes we shift. Sometimes you could be a guy you don't need to use. You've been working hard. You need to chill. Sometimes ain't working enough, you know, and it don't always look like work. This is about internal work, okay? So some of y'all, you could be calling in or like summoning your like twin flame or real divine counterpart, like somebody to care for you, care to you. You know what I'm saying? Who really love you, but this is not going to be a partnership that comes out of disrespect. So you're going to have to kind of submit to your feminine. If she tells you you need to heal something, or you need to work on something, you might be used to feminine energy that just always you might not be used to feminine energy that's like, babe, see, I don't know about this life. I ain't got nobody. I'm single as a Pringle. Y'all see me every day here by myself. I be looking at the moon outside. Can y'all see it? Okay. Y'all see me here every day by myself. You know who my bae right now is? God in the moon, in the sun. Okay. But we're gonna just keep flowing into the message. Hey Trey, you said how's everything going with you? It's going good. I'm not gonna really be looking at the chat too much because I'm just flowing doing the intro reading. But I will entertain conversation here and there if I feel a gap between the reading. But thank you for joining me. Appreciate you. So this was getting deep. So yeah, some of my masculines, look, can be on y'all side of the message right now. I need you to know, whoever you're dealing with, they're not going to take disrespect just because that's all you're used to. Just because you're used to that, they're not going to take that. And that may be different for y'all because you might be used to people who disrespect you and talk to you crazy and just showing some love. I appreciate you. Seriously. Thank you. You might be used to people who talk to you crazy. But going back to the message. And shout out to everybody who watches and joins me and gets their messages. However these resonate with you, thank you for just taking the time to be here. You could have been anywhere else. And you're here, right? So you ready. You wanted people who ready. You was born ready, right? And I love y'all. I don't want to say I love y'all from the bottom of my heart. The InnerChild deck is done, and I'm kind of like, I don't want to go on a tangent, but this is like a major milestone that I'm at personally right now. So I just want to say I love you. I love all of you guys, okay? Seriously, like, y'all don't even understand sometimes how deep it goes. So, alright, I'm getting real. Because I don't want anybody to feel ruffled. I don't want to ruffle. I might have to ruffle feathers tonight. But look, some of my masculines could go on the masculine side. We got that Lovers, the Temperance, with the Prince of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Whoever you're dealing with, we're going to focus on this first side. This is the past. Whoever you're dealing with, they're going to heal the fuck out of you in ways that you're not even ready to heal. So you might cry and you might do shit you don't normally do. You might like just start having like weird reactions to shit you don't usually react to, or be triggered in ways you didn't even know you like. I'm also seeing you guys may needing to be stretching, getting deeper into your emotional body. But there's a lot of untapped, unresolved issues that you guys are going to be addressing right now. But I just need you guys to know it's not going to be alone. But you can't. No, what you used to do and get away with Tatiana and all the other karmics, you're not going to be able to do this with your real divine feminine. And you know this and you respect that, but at the same time, sometimes it can get frustrating because you may be used to having everything. Some of my masculines, I'm going to be real, you might be used to just kind of having it your way. Like, it's just my way or the highway. But y'all saw the Tuesday Tarot message. Tuesday Tarot T was getting with your dream guy, dream girl, or becoming that. But you got to become that to get that, right? So some of you guys have become that, or this is just going to be a union within you and your feminine energy getting on the same page. And your feminine is not going to put up with certain things that everybody else puts up with. Because everybody else just puts up with the toxicity. They don't want to see you grow. They don't want to see you heal. Because if you heal, you're going to become a very powerful force of nature. You're going to become so powerful, it might even scare you what you can achieve and what you can do. So I feel like some of you guys, even if there's just feminine energy in your life that's truly healing, you're going to finally see that. So this is like 7 of Cups clearing, where it's 6 of Cups energy. Like, you can actually see who wants to see you heal, who wants to see you grow, who wants to see you thrive, versus honestly who just doesn't respect himself, who's not healing, who's fake healing. And you're going to get real, and you're going to be like, damn, there's a thin line between the real and the fake, and I can't if I want to go to this next level, I can't like ignore. I can't serve two masters. I can't play these games. So some of you guys just may boil all the way down to work. Colleagues, I just heard a co-worker. You may have toxic feminine energy at your work environment, and it may frustrate you because you're starting to see like, oh shit, I see now. There's all women are not the same. Everybody is not a player. Even for my ladies who resonate with this message, shout out to the LGBTQ community. We friendly over here. You can flip flop, reverse the message as you need it. But I was trying to say in a nice, calm way, trigger warning. Some of you guys don't know that you've been getting sexually assaulted or you've been getting misused and mishandled because you're so used to disrespect. You don't know what respect looks like. You're just now finding this out through this connection with either oneself or through an actual individual outside of you. You might be like, oh shit, I let all these bitches, sorry, I just gotta say, I let all these hoes, these bitches touch me? Yes. Why? They didn't even deserve you. They didn't even deserve a conversation, a look, a glance. But we'll get to it. Just wanted to say that because we had the lovers clarifying again with the judgment. So a lot of judgment calls are going to be getting made right now. You guys really understand what this true unionship energy looks like when two parties really come together in the most highest way for their highest potential to be fulfilled together, not just separately. And how you heal the fastest, what is actually in a relationship, not alone. Some of you guys may be on your period. You may be having your own internal retrogrades, and it's okay, baby. I'm not throwing any shade. I love you, okay? But some of you guys need some love, okay? Or you might really be like holding yourself, holding you and someone close. Or you need to know it's okay to want to be held. It's okay to like be loved through your process. You don't have to heal and be getting disrespected and doing everything by yourself and struggling and breaking your back and breaking your pockets for bitches that don't give a fuck about you and want to see you just completely destroy yourself. You understand the truth now. Some of you guys are getting a divorce from this toxic feminine masculine energy. Okay? And it may be scary. You might be separating. I just heard separating assets, money, things that you combine. I just heard mother figure. Ooh, that hit the heart. So this could be hard because it's like, this is all I've known. Well, what if all you know was toxicity, baby? What if that's all you know? And there's this other world, and if you don't make this judgment call, it could go away from you. So a lot of you guys need to know it doesn't matter about the timing. It's never gonna go away from you. It's like how I showed y'all the moon outside. She's always there. But is she really following you, or do you need to follow the moon? When I was in the car as a kid, I used to be like, the moon's following me, the moon's following me. You know, I eventually started following the moon in the moon cycle. So that's why I said to you guys, you may be finally tapping into your body, your needs, your emotional body, and being like, oh, wait, what the fuck? Now you're really with your divine feminine within you first. And now you're starting to see a lot of things within your own cycles of life, how far you come, the fruits of your labor. So if you are manifesting a divine partnership as well for a lot of you guys, please don't sabotage it because you think you don't deserve it. And you have been one of the guys putting in the work all this time. You have been one of the guys going to therapy. You have been one of the guys journaling. You have been one of the guys meditating. And I don't mean just for the flex of the gram. I mean like you've been doing shadow work, baby. You've been looking in the mirror. You've been addressing shit. Even when you don't even want to and it gets scary and you got to go look at your parents or whoever was the same people being toxic to you and fuck around and heal them through your healing. Yes, every time you heal 7 generations back and 7 generations forward. So this is you guys initiating yourselves into a union or into a deeper union with oneself. Not only just trusting the divine feminine energy within you, but honoring her and realizing she literally has all the keys to everything. She is the truth. Anything that you need to know, you want to transform, she's there for you. She's going to make it possible in the most easiest way for you. It's not complicated at all. And anybody trying to make it overly complicated and destructive and disorderly and throw your whole world off, you got to get away from. So this is you guys making a judgment part of your heart. This is basically like if I said in tarot land, the divine masculine breaks up with the karmic and gets with their divine feminine. This is this energy. So we may actually witness, I just heard father figures who've been in, I just heard 35 plus, older men, older women separating, who have been operating in this toxic masculinity, and the only reason why they were is because they thought that they had to be a container for toxic femininity. They didn't know that they could heal, and through their healing they could be a container for feminine, healthy feminine energy. But how do you do that? You first have to do that with yourself. You have to first realize, damn, what am I protecting that's unhealthy? If I keep protecting what's unhealthy, and then it just brought up, you know, trigger warning, sexual assaults, molesters, toxicity, people who are not well in the mind, mental health, people who are not trying to get help on top of it. Fuck just mental health issues. It's one thing to have an issue, it's another thing to not address it. You guys are realizing your power and realizing, like, damn, as a man in this world, I have to put my foot down for things, because if I don't, certain things will just continue. And this is you preventing a lifelong generational curse from even being able to. This is you banishing it out and reversing it, actually, and clearing it and blocking. I just heard hexes removed from you guys. Anything that was on you, weighing you down, this is you removing it with this Pluto judgment energy. Okay, but it's gonna cause a lot of ruckus, so you have to step into this temperance. You have to get right. You have to get ready. Some of y'all like, oh, I gotta get ready. Before I say anything, before I text, before I reach out, before I go there, you're ready right now. This would not be happening if you were not ready. This initiation, either with oneself, this truth, this reveal, this epiphany, or even an actual partnership manifesting in 3D, it would not be happening if you did not deserve it. So whenever you watch this, this is the timing, this is the season. You are ready. You're ready for a partnership. You're ready to do this thing with other people, placing things. You're ready to be a real divine masculine. You are a divine masculine right now in real time, and there's no going back to playing that both sides and entertaining what you know is not resonating with your deepest truth. And it's maybe hard for some people around you who are used to you. Oh, I'm just gonna be lovers up with this person because they're used to you operating in this toxicity. They're used to you just letting them dick ride and do what they want to do to you, and you not saying anything, right? Could even be guy friends. Some of you, I told y'all in the last time, some of y'all guy friends ain't really your guy friend. He trying to be your whole boyfriend too. Now that's okay if you go down like that, but you need to be honest too. This is all this truth. People are gonna be getting with their people, but we have to be honest about, why do we really resonate with these people? Do we resonate with these people out of pain? Do we resonate with these people out of pain? Do we resonate with these people out of fear? Or do we resonate with these people out of like our truth, fearlessness? We're capable of anything. We know who we are. We feel accomplished. So you're gonna be asking yourself about these partners. This is like two different partnerships. Some of you guys, I hope you're not playing the field. I'm trying to play with a divine feminine and a karmic at the same time. Don't fuck around and lose your divine feminine, your real divine feminine, or potential divine feminine, or a karmic. This is not the time to play. So this is divine masculine, hitting the nail on the head, not playing games anymore. They see it too. For my divine feminines and my ladies out there who are listening, like, do they finally get it now? Yes, they get it now, ladies. But y'all need to make sure y'all not playing that same game in the reverse and on y'all side too, which I don't feel like y'all are. So that's why the divine masculines over here from my collective, my soul group, you know, we're becoming aware of this, right? We wouldn't be able to be aware if we was not here, you know what I'm saying, in that space, in that world. So this is really dope. This is, yeah, I said this is going to help a lot with y'all finances and y'all career. You being clear, cutthroat about what you want, what you will not tolerate, who you are, who you're not, what you do want, what you don't want, what you do like, what you don't like, about yourself, about others. and making sure you're making that judgment from a proper place, from a place of integrity as well. This is about the boss of your career, your finances, the way you go about making money, who you even exchange with. And this could be like really triggering. It could bring up a lot of emotions to realize, like, damn, I don't want to work around this person. This person's energy is just, or some of you guys are really going to realize your own energy that you've been embodying, that you've been moving out of, and really thinking to yourself, does this reflect who I want to be in the next 10 years? Am I really living up to my true potential? Or am I half-stepping in a way? Am I bullshitting in a way? Am I cutting corners, cheating in a way? Am I cheating? Some of y'all, you might be in a commitment, and I'm here to tell you, stop. You better go ahead and cut them cords. Okay, are you cheating? Are you cheating yourself out of the best life you can have? Or are you selling yourself short? Six of Swords. This is you guys no longer doing that. And because you no longer do that, boom. It's like you guys are going to figure out something too. I also feel like if somebody was working behind your back, fucking up your relationships, fucking up your money, fucking with you, them operating in their own, if somebody was operating in distorted masculine feminine energy to you, you're about to cut that shit. And what divine masculine says it's a wrap, it's a motherfucking wrap, bitch. It's a done deal. A done dealio. That's all sometimes we need, is for the men to speak up and say something, and then it's over. And that's you guys getting your power back. I just heard promotion. So some of you guys could be in a career field, or your status is about to go to a new level. It's 10 o'clock. Literally, your status is about to go to a new level, but you may have had to like really address some things going on in your blind spot. Get good women and men around you who actually want to see you genuinely win, but only can you see that by you not being your own worst enemy. You're not being in the mood, being all upset, or even just addressing that you really are not in a good place right now and you need support. And you supporting yourself is showing you who's genuinely supporting you, who's not working against you secretly behind closed doors, who you can actually trust, who you can actually get closer to. For my ladies, this is going to help you as well. Maybe some of you guys are, for everybody, you know, going to be working for yourselves, getting self-employed, or your business is going to be booming because of these real decisions about even what type of men you should be supporting. If they're really operating in toxic masculinity or femininity on the, you know, on the deepest level, are they trying, or are they just completely not even here trying to do any of this work? And having to delegate a little bit, like, okay, I see which side you on, and I like it, or I don't. You know what I'm saying? But not really even having to say that, because the shadow work shows what side you're on. If you're doing it, you're doing it. If you're not, you're just not. Now, the timing at which that we receive the lessons, the timing at which we allow ourselves to be teachers and people to teach us things, and we really receive those lessons, we learn from each other, we grow. I can't depict how much time somebody's going to put into their garden of their life, and you can't depict how much time someone else did. We could put the same amount of time in, but when my time is my time and your time is your time, there may be two completely different time frames. So I do see some of you guys business partnerships. I just heard pissing in the wind. The pissing of the wind is dead, okay? The puzzle pieces are coming together. So if you've been like working diligently and feeling like, oh my God, I don't know when I'm gonna finally get there and be that man and have my bread and be with my bitch, and you're gonna be with your woman, you're gonna get there. You're getting there. This is you guys getting there right now in real time. I don't know why I gotta keep saying, like, you're doing it in real, it's happening right now in real time. Okay? You're seeing the truth. And I said earlier, you can get this deck as well, okay? And y'all can heal yourselves. It don't look like this, though, but yeah. Some of you guys, damn, it could have been a boss dick riding you, okay? So you're not going to be dealing with those type of energies anymore. But yeah, just anybody, I just heard trying to put you on any guilt trips or love triangles, or like toxic, trying to put your, like, trying to use your insecurities against you, trying to put your trying to, maybe your business or whatever you do, you know, it has you out there and online, but you guys are going to be getting protection, or you're going to be realizing just how protected you guys are in the work that you do, whatever you feel called to do, wherever is your purpose, and how much you do need to go hard for that, and realize, like, the right people, they're not going to be acting shady and weird to you, or you're not going to feel like you're going to catch them red-handed and they're doing something against you and you got to watch your back and you can't trust them. It's not going to be that. You're going to feel like they're in alignment with God, and even if you have an off day, they can pick up the slack for you. They can help you out. Your house is not going to burn down if you're around this person. The things aren't going to crash if you build with this fellow or you build with this chick, this homegirl, this business partner. You're going to finally feel like once you get clear on what you will not, on what you will and will not allow into your world from men and women, from yourself first, and then it will help you understand your likes, dislikes of what you fuck with in your world and universe and what you don't want. Because that might, some of y'all, you're going to have epiphanies about that. You're going to be like, damn, I really do like Shawty or that dude or this place, but it don't resonate with my core truth. Fuck. Wait, it's okay. Because as soon as you let it go, boom, you're going to have extreme victory. After years on here, I just heard 6 years, 7 years, years of hard labor and work. This is you guys going into a season of flow, okay? But some of you guys, I can't lie, you're concerned about a mother figure. You're concerned, we're going to get into that because I'm already picking it up now. We're going to clarify all this. You're concerned about a mother figure before you get into the success. Some of you guys are still pondering, like, why did they leave me, or not say anything, or just like whatever. It's because they were being toxic and they didn't want you to see that. Like, some of you guys have been beating yourself up trying to figure out mysteries that have nothing to do with you. Or you just figured out a mystery around your father figure, why he's not around, or your mother, why she wasn't really so supportive. Some of you guys just have major purposes, and you trigger your parents, or you trigger these older elders in your life that were not moving out of integrity or alignment, out of the real truth. Or have like weird moral systems or whatever like that. Like, it's not to say, maybe you guys have weird moral systems that go against what they have taught you, but it's still what's for you is what's for you. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they only left because they knew that when you got to the level that you're supposed to be at, you would see right through them and see that they're on bullshit. I just heard they're on crack. They're on steroids. They're on some type of drug. Wow. Or heroin, or like some type of dark. Some of y'all, wow. Yeah, some of y'all need to know your parents, they ghosted you, or your parental figures didn't show up for you because they were on some deep drug. It could have just been alcohol, and they didn't want you to see them in that toxicity. Hello, you said hello 777. Shout out to Rashima. They didn't want you to see them in that toxicity. Yeah. Some of them abandoned you guys to gaslight you, to make you go a little crazy. It wasn't intentional, but they kind of like, in a weird way, did it to give themselves time from addressing the truth that you just are. It's like you could look into this parent or this person's eyes, and they knew you would just see their bullshit. So they would run away from you because they're like, I don't want my child to see me like this. And this could be heavy because we're on the masculine side. And it's like my heart's hurting. Like, your mom wasn't there for you how she was. Your mom was fucking hurt. Your mom was abusing herself. You might just need me to say it just like this. Like, no, you're right. Your mom was abusing herself. Your mom was allowing herself to be disrespected. Maybe even allow certain men or people around you that touch you, made you feel weird, made you feel like you gotta be toxic. You have to be around these chemicals, these drugs, this lifestyle. Maybe had you all over the place, scattered. And you need to know that wasn't normal. That was toxic. That was not normal. There was nothing normal about that. So you being abandoned in many ways, it sucks, but that was your protection. That was for your protection. Let's see the subconscious blockage. I just heard stripping or the club. Yeah, stripping. Yeah, some of y'all, your mom had to do some strange things for a piece of change. And I said that in the past video, like, respect some of the feminine energy that had to get down and do some things they didn't want to so they could put food on the table for y'all. But some of it, it's a thin line between what you do and how you do it. Like, that was that reading. This is this reading. This feels like neglect. You were neglected. There's no kind of respect I can put on that. There's a difference between I'm telling my son like it's player clubs or some shit, and even to that movie was a little off because you know that was just a whole narrative that they was trying to push to make seem like it was okay. But it's a difference between you got a son and you really taking care of him and you gotta go do some strange things for a piece of change. You know what I'm saying? Because this could be some of my ladies resonating with the masculine sign. You're more in your masculine because you have a kid or you have a whole business life that you have to take care of. You don't have a man around you yet, right? Yet. So, but there's just a difference. And I'm not saying all ladies who take care of themselves, like, I'm not doing strange things for a piece of change, okay? But at once, I was made to feel like I had to, or I wasn't gonna, and I almost did, because I did once, actually. I'll be honest, I did. Because, and I won't obviously tell y'all what the fuck I did. I didn't do nothing crazy, but I definitely didn't respect myself. And I thought I had to be like that, and it was like a short experience that made me be like, that made me actually respect myself and realize like there's a world where people really get down like this and think that this is it. They don't value themselves. So guess what? They only get what they settle for. They don't want to see this other world of, oh shit, I can respect myself and be honored and appreciated and do what I love and do what God told me to do, and I can make a living for myself and things will just work out. Yeah, I had to train myself to believe that when there was dark forces making me, confusing me day in and day out, just through the environments that I lived in, the hood, the raunchy, the ratchet, when there was constant confirmations of only the negative. I'm only seeing bitches popping their pussy and but somehow I fucking was a tough enough bitch to be like, fuck y'all. I'm not finna fucking strip. I'm not finna fucking twerk my ass, pay. I don't need your money, bruh. Fuck you. Fuck you and everything you got and you own and you about. I didn't had to leave places just because I told y'all I didn't got sexually harassed at jobs and had to leave and make real choices like fucking sell my ass to this dude and keep my fucking apartment or keep my living conditions or keep my job or my money or fucking potentially be homeless and fucking figure it out. And every time I just chose me and I chose to be with God and it figured itself out, and I never had to be homeless. I never had to be out on the street. Even if it looked like I had to sleep on this couch or do this, it never got that far. I always chose my integrity over everything. And I lost friends because I wouldn't fucking go to this country or this island or some weird ass foreign place and be one of their sugar baby friends and be up under some ugly old ass man for a fucking piece of coin that I could have just worked my ass off through my God-given purpose and still got and more by just having that truth and integrity. But if you don't have that example, how you gonna know? So this is what this is about. Death card. You guys are killing what you've always known, stepping into your role here on earth and realizing you are meant to be that alternative person, place, or thing. Whatever you never seen growing up, that is your role to create here on earth. Oh, you never seen people just respect feminine energy or your own people like you, people who look like you? You're meant to be the people who make people respect people like you and show up and be that example. You never seen it before? That's your role. Go create it. Go make it possible. And this makes me mad, but it makes me want to cry in a sense. It makes me mad for y'all because I feel y'all tears. Because people don't talk about how deep it could go for men on the flip side. How they shame, and I talked about that before. When men are calling women hoes, bitches, this is and that is how they feel about themselves. So if you've ever been a woman and a man just started calling you crazy, these are deep internal wounds that he feels about. If he's calling you a bitch every other day, a hoe, a slut, abusing you, he is just reflecting how he feels on the inside about his own feminine energy. You are a reflection of him. You are a representation of him, of how he thinks, and then you are how he feels about himself. So if you are with a man or you are with a woman right now at this time and you feel like you are not embodying this full divine feminine truth, then you have got to get real. This is what I was saying in the beginning. Is this a connection that wants to see you actually thrive and grow and be in a divine feminine, or is this a connection that is still supporting the toxic femininity or masculinity within you? and stop hiding and running from that truth and be like, oh, I'm scared to address the truth and be real about it, because all you're doing is supporting and protecting toxicity, and you're getting further away from what you want to see more of. You're getting further away from what you really desire, which is to heal, which is to grow. And until you say, you know what, I don't care if I'm gonna be alone, they want to abandon me, they don't want to talk to me because I don't want to fucking deal with their toxicity, I'm just gonna be by myself. Then you start looking at that abandonment like, oh, whatever. I know that it's not coming from like you really ghosting me, you really attacking me, you really want me to feel like alone, you actually feel alone. That's why you gotta leave me hanging dry like that. I'm telling you, the tables will turn and you'll start to really heal. And you'll start to see shit you never seen before. But death, that's the subconscious block that needs to heal. It says, what parts of you or your habits need changing? How do you feel disconnected with yourself and others? Have you been neglecting your physical or emotional health? I literally said that. Some of you guys, you're going to have to look in the mirror and you're going to have to really ask yourself, what the fuck is up, bruh? What the fuck is up? Because something ain't right. And it ain't her, him, her, them. It's you. It's all just reflecting about what's going on within you. And you may have been doing this and it may be hard. You had to cut cords. You had to separate. You had to move. But that was all for your benefit. So stop beating yourself up and thinking you did something wrong. You didn't do nothing wrong. Like, you did what was best for you. And now this healthy divine feminine energy is coming in to save your ass. Because guess what? It's within you. You started listening to, you got in the mirror and you didn't keep talking death over yourself, over your life, over your dreams, or aborting your dreams, your dream life. You stop not valuing, you started valuing yourself to Taurus energy. You stopped being stubborn. You started realizing this is where I need to be consistent with speaking life and health and good positive energy. And Taurus is feminine good energy. That is the throat chakra. So when you speak in this life and this love over yourself, guess what you're doing? You're activating your true divine feminine energy. And then guess what's going to happen? You're going to start getting representations of that through other